Welcome to my channel. Antony's move to Betis has a story that not many know. Marcos Bernat shared it on the Marcador show with Pablo Parra leading the discussion. He said that the Brazilian was very close to joining Al Nassr, and Cristiano Ronaldo really wanted him to come to the club. Before continuing, take the time to subscribe and press the notification button for future videos. Bernat also mentioned that just a month ago, not many people thought Antony would be wearing green and white. There were talks with Al Nassr, and the player was aware of their interest. Cristiano's team believed it was likely, the journalist said on Radio Marca. The Saudi club was working on improving the team to persuade Cristiano Ronaldo to stay and to create a stronger team around him. They had already completed the deal for João Felix, and now they were focused on signing Antony. At that time, Cristiano was interested in him, and they informed the player, said Bernat, who had linked the Brazilian to Saudi Arabia before things fell apart. The famous former Premier League striker explained why Ronaldo's time in Saudi Arabia has not been successful, even though he has scored over 100 goals for Al Nassr since joining in January 2023. York thinks that Ronaldo's goals aren't enough anymore, and blames his teammates for not helping out as much as Ronaldo does. Ronaldo has scored an amazing 101 goals in only 14 games for Al Nassr, showing that he can still play at a high level. In 2.5 seasons with the big Saudi club, the former player for Manchester United, Juventus, and Real Madrid has not won any important trophies. Al Nassr has finished in second place twice and third place once in the Saudi Pro League. They also lost to Al Hilal in a penalty shootout in the 2024 Kings Cup final. Last week, Al Ahly won against them in a penalty shootout during the Saudi Super Cup final, making Ronaldo's search for titles continue. In an interview with Jackpot City Casino, York mentioned, "I pay a lot of attention to the Saudi league. Cristiano Ronaldo is still scoring many goals, but they aren't helping his team win big competitions like they used to. That's definitely true in this league. I don't think his teammates help as much as he does. He's surrounded by stars and great players who can help him win the league. Al Hilal is the top team in the Saudi league for some reason. Al Nassr had a tough time competing with them for many years. But as you know, he will stick with it because he keeps working towards his goals. He has won a lot in the past, but he hasn't been able to win big competitions lately, which must be frustrating for him. They have come close and had chances to win a major event, but they couldn't make it happen. But, you see, he has players like Sadio Mane with him, so they should really be closer together, but each time they face Al Hilal, they struggle. Al Hilal is in control of the league, and they just can't seem to beat them. That's the biggest challenge, and I'm sure he will want to succeed." The program also looked at another important factor, the World Cup. If football had been played in Arab countries, the World Cup would have been more complicated, said Marcador. They pointed out that playing in a European league gives players more visibility and a better chance to make Brazil's team. Antony's personal wish was also important in this decision. The Brazilian football player always wanted to join Betis and finally signed a 5-year deal with the team. The thrill of playing in La Liga and the trust people had in him were more important to him than any money from Saudi Arabia. Another interesting part of the story is that Cristiano and Antony were together at Manchester United for a few months, which helps explain why Cristiano was so happy when he got to Saudi Arabia. However, things have changed for the winger who has left Old Trafford to play at Benito Villamarin, or for now, La Cartuja. Fans are already hoping he will be an important player for the team. As Bernat pointed out, Betis acted quickly and took advantage of the situation in a tough market. Antony could have played with Cristiano in Saudi Arabia, but he chose to join the Verdeblancos instead. Betis fans are happy about this decision. João Neves is being compared to his famous fellow Portuguese, Cristiano Ronaldo. Bradley Barcola was amazed by his 2 incredible overhead kicks during the game against Toulouse FC on Saturday night, which ended 6-3. The PSG striker was excited and compared himself to the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner. In just 14 minutes of play, PSG was already winning 3-0 against Toulouse FC at the stadium on Saturday. Thanks you to watching this video and please leave a comment.